Somebody says, blackwashing is fine, whitewashing is evil. And the response to that, whitewashing is about retelling something while removing anyone of color from it. In productions, that means having white people play historically black roles. These roles here are fictional characters and have only been portrayed as white due to racism in casting. So this person claiming that the only reason Ariel is white in the first place is because of racism. The response to that, The Lil Mermaid was written in Denmark by a Danish author in the 19th century when there have been like 99% white people in Europe. You really think that Anderson had a black chick in mind? That's just cultural appropriation and racist against indigenous Europeans. And my favorite, the response to that, yeah, but mermaids aren't real, so why do you care so much? The Little Mermaid, as you know, is a Danish folktale. And, you know, contrary to popular belief, folktales do have a purpose. They're not just for, you know, it's not just like fun entertainment for children. Folktales, you know, create a sense of unity within a cultural group. These are stories that are passed down from generation to generation.
I'm going to speed it up, but basically talking about how, and I agree 100%, why are we not creating our own stories to tell? Like, if you think about it, it's almost like black people aren't satisfied with creating their own thing. They have to take what a white person already did. And I'm under the notion, I would say, create your own superheroes. Create your own stuff. Like, you don't have to make the Little Mermaid black, just have a black mermaid. But this is a part of feeling inferior and being insecure. You want to take what you feel is better, because there's no way you could tell me that you couldn't do a regular black mermaid. Just do a black mermaid. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to call it the Little Mermaid. You could call it Keisha Underwater. I don't know what you're going to call it. What I'm saying is get your own stuff. You don't have to take white people's stuff. Get your own stuff. Create your own lane. I don't understand why we're so fixated on doing what white people have already done. Blaze a new path. Do your own thing. Y'all stay talking about how y'all different. I'm different. No, you're not. Do your own thing then. Do your own thing. Stop wanting to take what white. Listen, if Superman is white, then make a black superhero. I don't understand the problem. Y'all claim to love being black so much till it comes to trying to create something new, you don't want to do it. It's crazy. You ain't got to do the Little Mermaid. Just do Keisha Underwater. Have your own little world. You know, y'all going to be underwater. Y'all going to live in the polluted part of the ocean, though. The black mermaid lives in a polluted part of where the oil spill is on. Oh, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my goodness. The Keisha Underwater, she a mermaid. She swim to the top. It's trash up there. Her friends get caught up in the big tuna nets. Well, listen, man, y'all can make it a great story. Somebody said the low income coral reef. Come on, man, like y'all can make it, you know. Oh my goodness. We got Section 8 underwater. But listen, but I don't understand why black people don't want to do their own thing. You don't have to make white characters black. Just create your own stuff. What is wrong with that? Where'd the creativity go? I remember when, wasn't it, didn't Damon Wayans play a character years ago called Blank Man? I mean, and then Robert Townsend was Meteor Man. Like, what happened to the creativity? I'll tell you, you all don't believe that it's possible. You see, what y'all do is, when y'all see white folks doing stuff, you believe it's possible. Because you done convinced yourself white folks can do the impossible. But when it comes to you, you don't feel that way. Soon as you put on a cape and stuff, you know you can't fly. You know you can't run like what they say, like a train, fly like a plane. And that's really called an inferiority complex. Because there's no way you all aren't creating your own superheroes and your own characters. You don't have to make the Little Mermaid black. You don't. You ain't got to make none of these. Do your own thing. That's right. Pootie Tang, superhero. We used to be creative. We used to be creative. Well, first let me say this. A mermaid is not a fish. So this is an aquatic slur. This statue has been up since 1913 in Copenhagen, and there hasn't been a problem. There was only a problem when the woke weekend warriors decided that the Little Mermaid was racist, even though the Little Mermaid has cultural significance for the Danish community. Now, you all could have had a culture, but you all decided to turn it black. And as a result, I'm left to become Morpheus and try to free you all from the Blatrix. Listen, you don't need to hop on anybody else's culture. All you have to do is create a culture that you can be proud of. And one more thing, telling white people that they can't be proud of their heritage and their culture is literally saying that they aren't allowed to exist. And that's just wrong.
Because it's not necessary. I mean, there are a lot of black stories that can be told with black people in them. One of the only takes that I really liked on the whole thing was this one. No actresses who could pass for Danish were available. My people, please stop supporting this stuff. We deserve films about black fairy tales. We don't need to plunder European heritage. We have amazing fairy tales on our own. This is somebody who gets it. And, you know, I think a lot of the jokes.
And I 1,000% agree. No actresses who could pass for Danish were available. My people, please stop supporting this stuff. We deserve films about black fairy tales. We don't need to plunder European heritage. We have amazing fairy tales of our own. If you think about it, this is the problem with being black, though. Because most black folks know that when they're black, they're already limited because they're oppressed. How you going to be a superhero and you're oppressed? How you going to be a fairy tale and you're oppressed? This is the problem with being black because it keeps you in a certain box. You're not free. You're not free. And the irony of the Little Mermaid being black and she can't swim. Yo. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is black, but she can't swim. Y'all, listen. Listen. All you gotta, you know what to cure all these problems is if you just love yourself. Somebody said the shark would have grills. All you gotta do is just love yourself. That's it. That's it. I mean, you don't have to take over white stuff. Just create your own. Everybody can have a lane. Everybody. They would never remake Mulan and make Mulan black. Ever. Who's the little red-haired girl in the little movie? I forgot the name of it, but she's like she's like a little red-haired girl with a bow and arrow. They would never make her black. So listen, just get your own stuff. Oh, look. Hey, look. Somebody said she ain't finna get in that water to mess her hair up. The Little Mermaid, if the Little Mermaid is black, she is not going in the water to mess up her hair. Boy, this is crazy. Boy, y'all got to stop, man. Y'all know it's foolish. Y'all know it's foolish.